And we're live.
We're live. Hi, I'm Sapphy.
And I'm Mystic.
And it's my fault that we're late this time. I'm just going to minute. Oh my gosh. I'm going to adjust my microphone here. There we go. So I just got on another Tears of the Kingdom kick. It's been pretty bad.
It's been a Zelda week.
What?
It's been a Zelda week.
It is. Yeah, patrons should know. Hey, good evening, Scott.
Patrons should not know. I haven't posted the episode yet.
Oh, gosh.
Because Sapphy was supposed to tell me how the pre-cut sounded.
Well, I was going to play it, but then you and I started talking before the stream, and we're hanging out. Like, we were being, like, a nice couple that, like, actually likes to hang out with each other beforehand. So I'm sorry. I prioritize socializing with my husband over listening to the podcast. So.
But our podcast is also Zelda-related.
Yes, it's true. Yo, have one thanks generally goes, I haven't been able to replay Tears of the Kingdom because my Switch is still bricked. Oh, I'm so sorry. I am so sorry. I haven't finished the main game, and Little Buddy's been getting into it. So Mystic and I have been playing with Little Buddy, but now Little Buddy's further along than I am. So I have to catch up, and so that's been the goal. So many hours. That's right, Scott. So many hours. Well, just like, I was going to say just like Mass Effect, but no, it's actually a totally different game structure because Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom, I think, are very successful sandbox. You know, I feel like there's enough diversity of like different types of gameplay that you don't feel like you're doing too many different things.
That's right.
This is still relatively linear in comparison.
We're doing Help Zaid and then finishing up Firewalker, and then we leave you up to patrons for after Gen Con votes.
Yes, there we go. So, and a reminder, next week there will be no live streams. There'll be no Sims 4. There will be no, we will not be doing the next like episode-based live stream yet. Next week.
It is Zelda, but we'll do that Zelda. The week after.
But we'll do it. Mystic is convinced we'll do it we'll catch up on everything the week after. Mm-hmm. To which I am like, you are insane. Mm-hmm. Generally goes, Tears of the Kingdom is almost literally a sandbox with a bunch of toys stuck in it. Yes, It is quite that. How many Koroks? How many Koroks in that sandbox? And does that make it a litter box?
I think it's 900 Koroks.
You didn't hear what I said after that.
No, I didn't.
Does that make it a litter box?
Oh, jeez.
So, Scott goes, best thing about a week after, always a week after.
All right, we ready?
I think we're ready to help Zaid. Generally goes, it's more than 900, but I forget the exact number.
I think it might be 999. I think it's a crazy number regardless. So Zaid, who else are we bringing with us?
Yes. Okay, chat. Let us know who's coming with Zaid to exact revenge. Is it exact or it's exact revenge, right? Or is it enact? Yeah. Or is it enact revenge?
I think it's exact revenge.
Yeah. I'm in editing mode right now. 950 in Tears of the Kingdom because Breath of the Wild had 900 exactly when it comes to Koroks. What would be the equivalent of Koroks if we did that in Mass Effect? Exact revenge or vague revenge. Tears of the Kingdom has 1,000 Koroks, so it counts the duos as 2 each. So 950, I guess, is 950.
You asked what it would be in Mass Effect, and I can't think of anything specific to Mass Effect that's like that.
The whimsy's not in this game. There's no whimsy in this game.
My brain did cut to Tales of Berseria with meow.
That was a tone shift. The Koroks are a lighthearted addition to a game that has some dark fantasy undertones. That was a complete tone shift from a super dark story. Oh my god. And it was the worst way to end that stream. Okay.
It was the best way to end that.
We should actually talk about who's going to join Zaid when he does exact revenge, not vague revenge like generality suggested. Exact revenge. I was going to say the fish things from Skies of Arcadia. Oh, yeah. That's definitely the same energy, for sure. Have one thanks because Funny Head Squad. What?
I can't. Zaid's here.
TV7 goes, Samara or Grunt?
Hmm.
I could see a universe where Samara and Zaid make a really good duo.
Mm-hmm.
They would totally, yeah. That makes sense. Scott goes, number of fish as I forget to feed them equals Koroks. Okay. Do you get prizes when they pass away from being unfed, though?
I mean, there is poop.
There's no. I mean, if you're not feeding them, there's no poop. That's the problem.
Well, one dies, the other ones eat that one, then there's poop, and then those will die eventually.
This took a turn I did not expect. Stop! No. Grunt could be fun. Okay, so
Let's take Grunt.
Let's do Grunt.
We haven't taken Grunt for a while.
Yeah. Is it too early to bring Garrus along? I don't think it's too early, generality, but I think that Grunt is like, yeah. Grunt, we haven't done one with him in a while, and he's always a crowd pleaser.
They don't do anything. Like it's a DLC side mission, so they don't do much, but
yeah. It's more like headcanon, how do you think this would go?
Yeah. I love Grunt has a little tail. I love Krogan with a little tail.
The best thing is when you're on
tapping into Blue Sun's communications. Stay tight and look out for ambushes.
So when you're on Tuchanka and they're repairing that one vehicle, and when you approach the guy, he's bent over, so it looks like he's wagging his little Krogan tail as he's trying to repair it. It's kind of endearing.
Are we all using the Matic?
So generally just realized that Zaid had a false eye.
What are they using? Vindicator. Okay. Yeah, Zaid has a false eye. Mm-hmm. He's the tough, grizzled mercenary.
Yeah, you got to have something.
A shuttle landed near your location. Check it out. Here we go. Keep close.
We got to have something that shows that he's
been through it.
He's been through it.
Shot in the back and left to rot. That's definitely Vito's style. Let's push ahead.
Chat, how are we playing this whole mission, by the way? Because are we going to play more Paragon or more Renegade? We are a Paragon ship. I just want to know before we go in.
Yes.
Like, we're not asking specifics, but at this moment.
Okay. Generality. Wait, oh, no. TV7 goes, would have been nice to have Garrus with extra dialogue options for this mission. Yeah, I agree. That would have been there are really good parallels with their stories there. Generality goes, is Tuchanka down system from one Chaka? You should see Mystic's face. It was the pain. Hey, Everett, greetings. We're doing all right. We're getting ready for Gen Con. Hope you're doing good as well. Scott goes, got that nice new eye rebuilding his face. Generality goes, I'm curious to see what playing Paragon with Zaid looks like. Scott is fine with the Paragon focus. TV7 goes, go Paragon, young Padawan.
All right. I do know it's a tricky mission sometimes. I don't think I've ever had it fail, but I know people have.
Everett has asked if we have any plans for Mysterium. We are not.
No, because it always falls around Gen Con.
Yeah. So we probably will follow everything if there's more news and releases.
But
Report to base. Armed intruders incoming at the southern checkpoint.
what? Not what I meant to do.
Now it is. That worked out though. Your instincts just were better than you expected.
Hi.
Boom. Did you ever wonder what it felt like to be a fly on a dashboard? You don't have to wonder anymore. Boom!
Too late. Now you're dead.
I wish you could just do like reverse.
Like VATS.
Yes. Or like the shield up when you can. Ah!
Cut me up ahead.
That is not a cute dog. Ever goes for the first time that I can remember. Cyan isn't participating, so this will be news free as far as the game market goes. Oh,
That's what they say now.
Now you're dead.
It's also hard for them to participate because they had to let go of a significant portion of their staff. I mean, like, they're
Yeah.
probably not in a celebrating mood.
I feel Cyan, unfortunately, as much as it's like their claim to fame was the realism aspect, I think they need to take a step back a little bit. They're a smaller team and focus more on their storytelling rather than...
Yeah. I think so, too. That's what makes them unique. The worlds that they build and the stories they tell within them, that is why they have an audience, and I think it'll be easier for them to do that one game at a time. So good luck to them. Luckily, they haven't completely lost the plot, but I did also write a whole one-shot about how I didn't like one of their latest games. So, you know, there's that.
well, because the game back-ended the entire plot.
Yeah. Oh, TB7 says, just a reminder that the Maddock is Bay. Second to Liara, okay?
This is Commander Santiago. If any of you retreat while the intruders are still alive, I'll kill you myself. Now get the hell back out there.
Vito. Sounds like he hasn't changed.
I get the feeling you have a past with this, Vito.
I knew he was a sadistic bastard back when we started the Blue Suns. The Suns only got meaner after he staged his little coup 20 years ago. So yeah, we have a past.
Why didn't anyone tell me you founded the Blue Suns?
Because it's not common knowledge. Vito wiped me out of the records. He ran the books, I led the men. Worked real well for a while. Then Vito decided to start hiring Batarians. Cheaper labor, he said. Goddamn terrorists, I said.
20 years is a long time to hold a grudge.
A grudge? Vito turned my men against me. He bait 6 of them to restrain me while he put a gun to my head and pulled the trigger. For 20 years I've seen that bastard every time I closed my eyes. Every time I sighted down on a target. Every time I heard a gunshot. Don't you call that a goddamn grudge?
I love Robin Sachs.
Yeah, seriously.
You survived a gunshot to the head?
Yeah. And you survived your ship getting disintegrated. A stubborn enough person can survive just about anything. Rage is a hell of an anesthetic.
We better get moving.
They're at the southern axis. All squads mass at the gatehouse. Now!
They know we're here.
I mean, we're using a control to get across a bridge.
Yeah. Everett joked, as far as I know, Scions aren't participating either.
Cyan.
He's joking about my mispronunciation
fair
earlier. Actually, I was saying the name of a character in one of my books. Sorry. Ever goes, did you release your review?
Zaid Masani, you finally tracked me down.
Vito.
Don't be stupid, Zaid. I have a whole company of bloodthirsty bastards behind me, ready to kill or be killed on my command. Actually take your shot. Give my men a reason to put you down like the mad dog you are. Again. What was that? Gone nearsighted, old friend.
Burn, you son of a bitch.
You just signed your death warrant, Masani.
What the hell are you doing?
Opening the gate.
We don't sacrifice lives for the sake of the mission. There's always a better way.
Like what? Wandering out in the jungle for hours looking for another way in. You want to waste time out here? Go ahead. I'm gonna kill Vito.
You're endangering lives and the mission for your own selfish revenge.
You really want to do this, Shepard?
I ought to knock you the hell out. Thanks to you, we have a burning refinery to save.
Let these people burn. Vito dies, whatever the cost. Come on! Too late.
Everett, just explain the review part. I didn't understand that. TV7 goes, now it's time for the exposition. Fa la 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 la. Yeah, sometimes you do have to. It's sometimes the answer is just to just dump all the information, but you usually have to work pretty hard to get there.
Help! We're trapped! We can't get to the gas valves to shut them off! The whole place is gonna blow!
No time. Vito's probably halfway to the shuttle docks by now.
You're willing to watch these people die?
Damn right I am. We stop to help these people and Vito gets away. And if he gets away, I'm blaming you.
We're here to free these people. We're going in.
I knew this was a mistake. If we're gonna do this, we'd better get to it.
All right. Route choice time indeed, Scott. And route has been chosen. Everett goes, you said you had written about what I assume is from it. I didn't write a review, but I did write a whole one-shot that is to try to improve on the idea of it. And patrons did hear a recording of me talk about it. Unfortunately, that recording also kind of sounded a little bit like a potato. But I'll keep you guys posted because I'm planning to publish it as a one-shot through what Green Ronin has as the Age Creators Alliance. And then basically to help people...
Stupid.
It's a time thing, isn't it? It's just a time thing. It's still better than Frogger.
Yes. Oh, so I apologize. I think I swore there.
Oh, and that one shot I'll be running at Gen Con this year. So if you know anybody who wants to play it, it's called Who We Were, and you'll find it if you search the Gen Con listings for modern age games. And that will be me running it.
Why isn't there like a fire extinguisher system everywhere?
If it exploded right next to where the thing was hanging, like... P.S. Would you like some refined palladium while you're trying to save these people?
This looks interesting. I'll take it.
Nice.
Okay, apparently I picked this up now, and it's now my weapon.
It's I think it's a flamethrower.
Yeah.
Burn, baby, burn. Shepherd Inferno, burn, baby, burn.
What's right? Yeah.
Not what I want. No.
I got it. You got it.
Wait. Damn.
I'm here. Got your back.
Get your key alignment right. Just what you needed.
Get something special in their paycheck.
Just what you need in a fire emergency. A flamethrower. I don't know, generality. That's definitely a puzzle.
Sons, I took your life.
Take it.
Take a knee now, son.
TB7 goes. Almost forgot how bad the melee system was in ME2. Mass Effect 2. Yeah, it's you're not supposed to hit things like that.
Yeah, that was a dumb idea on my part.
It was brave of you. It was brave of you, indeed.
First person to bring me Masani's head gets something special in their paycheck.
I'd rather meet the second person to bring you Masani's head, because that means there's 2 heads, and I'm very confused. Or 3 heads? Like, we had replicas made.
Well, there's the head that you see, and then I'm sure Vita believes there's also the head up his rear end.
He has a head hidden in his chest like Zephyr Beeblebrox. Did that say industrial, various industrial bits?
I think so.
Ow!
Everett.
You know, anytime this cover system would like to work.
Yeah, Everett, and I changed up some of the theming so it's a little less steampunk and a little more futuristic hard sci-fi feeling. So so for the one shot, it's still its own thing, but it's definitely me trying to rewrite that story. TB7 goes, pop goes the femme shep. Yeah, it did. Ow! No!
Oh, come on!
Mystic, what's going on here?
I don't know.
Alright. Third time's a charm.
Trouble and back.
Everett, I got lost at Firmament. Probably a little before that, but yes. If we have enough people who would be patrons who'd want to try to do a internet version of a one shot, it turns out we have just recently I should say Green Ronin recently just put in their character sheet and rule set on Roll20, and apparently it's working great. And I'd love a chance to test it out, so maybe we could do something and we could live stream it or something like that. Mystic would have to essentially be willing to give me 4 hours to run it, but
It's fine.
yeah, we can figure it out. Oh.
No? Okay.
Scott goes, Zaid, I have died for you twice. This loyalty of yours better not be in doubt at the end.
Bye.
They need quick releases on those buckles on those flamethrower packs. There it is.
Shoot it down! Down on top of him!
Is there? Oh, there are people left.
Really, Zaid?
I don't think you get it. I'm supposed to be the main character. Brent's down. May I suggest overload? Well managed there, honey.
Okay.
Take a minute.
Are
Breathe
we all
in.
okay? Both
Breathe
of you
out.
fell down during that. You're supposed to be my troops. I fell down twice, so I can't complain too much, I
Yeah.
guess.
Yeah, well...
Okay, what do these doors do?
Grunt sounds like he's ready to Hulk out. I'll show myself out. It's totally
Yep,
fine.
various industrial bits.
Totally fine. TV7, I forgive you this one time. I might not forgive you next time.
Oh, no industrial bits.
No industrial bits. Sadness. You can't go. I was going to say, did you,
Shepard? What? How are you?
is this a sidestepping thing? What's going on here? Oh. The Shepherd Shuffle is a poor dance move.
How do we always
Not a
have a... There we go.
At least she walks right in the cutscene, okay?
This time, Saeed, you son of a bitch. See you in another 20 years.
You just cost me 20 years of my life. Ah, son of a bitch. Oh,
Zaid, you alright?
the hell do you care? I'm fine. Now come on, get me out of this shithole.
Chat.
Scott goes, let the anger out. Okay, what should we choose? I don't want you on my ship, or why should I trust you? I know what I think we should do, but I would like the chat to decide. TB7 goes, he's too beneficial to just toss away. I kind of agree with that.
Yeah. Anybody else?
Wait. I would do the Jeopardy music, but even I am annoyed by that bit right now. Give it a couple more seconds to see if anybody else has an opinion on this. Otherwise, we'll just keep them. I think there were some people that dropped out and came back. So yeah, so I think this choice is a safe one. The one you're highlighting, Mystic.
Yeah.
So why should I trust you?
All right.
So we'll just go with that for now. Yeah.
You put your revenge ahead of the mission. How can I trust that you'll be there when we need you?
I'll do what I was goddamn paid to do, Shepard. Just don't expect any more than that. Now stop screwing around. Let's go.
You put your own goals ahead of the mission. It's not the way this works.
I've survived this long watching my own back. No time to worry about anyone else.
You're part of a team now, Zaid. There's no way we can do this unless we're all working together.
You have a point. I'm not done with Vito, but I can put that behind me long enough to get your mission done. Let's get the hell out of here.
Pointless cutscene.
I get it. I think it's supposed to give you some breather to think about the repercussions.
Right. I think they do this more in Mass Effect 3, and this is a DLC.
Yeah.
So
it was kind of the bridge of that. Yeah, I could see that. Scott goes, and once again the day is saved thanks to the power. Commander Shepard.
all right, we're gonna click past the Tim screen.
Yes. Bye, Tim. Timmy.
Oh, God.
So bad. That's such a bad joke.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Do
you want me to read it?
I'll read it.
Yeah.
Hey, Shepard just wants you to know that the Drell kid's doing okay. Everything's taken care of legally, and he's doing some work for me, helping me deal with some trash in the wards, maybe make life better for some of the kids like Mouse. Not perfect, but then what is? Don't know if your Drell and mine are talking. Told them life was too short not to. Don't know if it took. Good luck out there. Bailey.
I like how he says your Drell and my Drell. Like, what are they, pets? Guys, they have personhood and stuff.
He has talked like that before. It's not just...
Oh, TV7 goes, the newest episode of South Park is vicious. I heard. I have not kept up with South Park in over a decade because I got tired of like their mild centrism kind of like take on some stuff. And now I see this and I'm like, this is kind of like, what I loved about it when it called out the obviously evil stuff. All right, let's talk to our Drell, by the way.
Do you need something?
Have a few minutes to talk?
If you wish.
The last time we talked, you started speaking about a past event as if you were watching.
Oh, no.
Drell have perfect memories.
Didn't we do this?
We can relive any moment in our lives with perfect clarity. It's difficult
We
to
might
control
have.
at times. Some of us disappear into, let's call it solipsism.
Maybe not. Did we do this?
I don't remember this. I don't remember. I would think I would have remembered a word as grand as solipsism. Solipsism.
Solipsism?
Solipsism. Yes, thank you. I'm not hearing it as well.
Solipsism.
When a memory feels as real as life, it's as valid as life. Thinking about a moment brings back the smell of cut grass, the warmth of another's hand on yours, the taste of another's tongue in your mouth. Wouldn't you rather lose yourself in such a memory than spend the night alone, staring at walls, metal, and plastic?
More than one.
Isn't there a risk that you could lose yourself in bad memories as well?
Of course. Remembering the times I've taken bullets is unpleasant. But I can look at my knee and see it's not shattered. The memories that are hard to escape are those of despair.
You can remember everything that happened in your life?
Nearly. I expect if we remembered the birth trauma, we'd never recover from it.
Fair.
Yeah, no.
You can relive every assassination you've ever made?
In perfect detail. Every mistake I made. Every target's last breath.
That sounds difficult. At any moment, you could relive the guilt.
Guilt? No. I've never felt any particular guilt about my contracts. My employers killed them. My body was only the tool they used. If you kill a man with your gun, do you hold the gun responsible?
My gun can't decide right from wrong. You clearly do.
My soul does. But my body is merely flesh. Flesh whose reflexes were honed to kill. Drell minds are different from humans. We see our body as a vessel, and accept that it is not always under our control.
That's hard to say. I don't know. Go with your gut, Mystic, I'd say for this one.
Well, when in doubt, the upper option, the Paragon one.
Yes, I would say so.
Or what the writers say is Paragon.
Yes, exactly. I mean, honestly, I think convenient would also. I think that's
This
convenient
makes-
is more confrontational, but yet I think it's more Paragon than just saying that.
Without knowing the tone that this is in, which we can assume the tone is in, that's going to be the renegade chef being like,
gonna
oh,
have some-
really? I can use this to my advantage, essentially.
Yeah, it got some stank on it.
Yeah, but without knowing that, this is why I hate the dialogue wheel. Like,
Man, but we loved it for a decade, didn't we?
no, we didn't.
I'm just saying, as in game developers loved it.
Yeah.
So you don't assume any responsibility for the things you do?
Not every action performed by my body is a result of conscious choices. I take responsibility for those that are. Humans often believe in a soul distinct from the body. A spirit responsible for moral reasoning that lives on after the body's death. Our belief is just a bit more literal.
The last time we talked, you remembered one of your assassinations. Something about sunset-colored eyes?
That time. Laser dot trembles in the skull. Spice on the spring wind. Sunset eyes, defiant in the scope. A bystander noticed my spotting laser and threw herself between me and the target. She couldn't see me, but she stared me down.
It was odd that you just blurted that out. Just another vivid Drell memory?
No. She was a vivid person.
Did you take the shot?
Not that day.
And I guess we're done.
I guess we're done.
I should get back to my duties.
Shepard, I appreciate these chats we have.
I'd be careful with the "you're lonely."
Oh, that's right. This game doesn't tell you when you're actually getting on the romance
Yeah,
path.
it's
does it?
not very clear.
Haven't had a chance to speak to a Drell before. It's been fascinating.
I doubt many humans have. There are only a few 100,000 of us left after all. I won't keep you.
Which is so funny because then over time we've evolved to stuff where it's very clear, like, you will lock in a relationship if you do this dialogue choice. And people are like, stop telling me exactly what's happening in the game. And it's like, guys, you complained when it was the other way around too. So, like, they
Which
can't
is it?
win.
Yeah.
Can't win.
Yay, we get to go do
Hammer.
Firewalker.
Hammerhead. Hammerhead. I'm not actually excited about this at all. Generally goes, it depends on the tone of the game, which is best, honestly. I can understand that. That makes sense. I also... Scott goes, big mistake. My first playthrough ended up with Ashley, and I didn't even know till the first cutscene. Ooh. Ooh. You don't want to accidentally fall in love with Ashley. That needs to be an intentional thing.
What about Jacob?
Oh. You do not want to accidentally fall in love with Jacob. Especially after what he does in Mass Effect 3.
What about Caden?
Caden, I don't think, is less offensive.
Caden is Caden.
Caden, in some ways, is just there, but not to the same fault as Jacob, because at least through Caden, we got an explanation of some of the, what is essentially the space magic in this game, the biotics, and how for humans it has to have a certain implant, and da-da-da-da. It's a rare thing.
His benefit is that he is an exposition dump on the world building.
He is an exposition dump on the world building, you know. TB7's like, only one more recruit.
We'll get there eventually.
We're stringing us along as far as possible. I like how it says it's an EZO-rich planet, and the first thing you can get a lot of is platinum. Where's the EZO?
Launching probe.
There we go.
Launching probe. Probe launched.
Man, this planet has all of the things.
Probe away. Launching probe. Probe away.
I feel like I'm watching a Radiohead music video.
Launching probe. Launching probe. Probe launched.
I could totally see Tom York writing a song about the probe, and it's really about
Launching probe.
how vulnerability is in connection, but it's impossible for us to be truly vulnerable because we truly protect ourselves first and foremost. Yeah. Yeah, I could see that happening.
I forgot that this was just a scanning thing with the DLC. This was not
Probe
a
away.
landing thing. But while we're here, we might as well get these. But
Yeah.
we'll go
TV7
to-
goes, Paranoid Android is a great video. I think Karma Police was the one that really
Launching probe.
turned me on to Radiohead in that, like, yeah, these guys are super special kind of way. As much as everybody loves the song Creep, to the point where, like, when I was a teenager, my dad heard it on the radio once and he just started singing it. It got stuck in his head and I was like, Dad, stop making this uncool. Jeez. But I do love Radiohead. And Rainbows. That was a big album I had in college.
Launching probe.
All right. I think that's enough tangenting. I don't need to go on and on about Radiohead right now. I'm not even a super fan. Though, whenever Spotify in any of like their like made for you playlists has Radiohead or Tom York, I'm like, yeah, I'm listening to it. There's just no way I'm not. Scott goes, I just realized what seems off with these. When they have clouds, they all go the same direction regardless of their location. Yeah, that's a good point. Because it's very much, it's a globe. It's not an actual planet with atmosphere. It's more just like they made a globe and then suspended it in space.
Launching probe.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, I love the platinum.
All right, we're at poor now.
Is that the last part of Hammerhead?
No, I forgot that they give you the scanning planets too.
Oh, so you were excited because you thought there might be more plot and it was just resources.
I mean, let's be honest. I'm not looking forward to the plot of Hammerhead.
Nobody is looking forward to the plot of Hammerhead. We're pulling the Band-Aid off of trying
the
to
funny thing is, the plot isn't the worst thing in the world. It's just delivered in the worst way possible.
Delivered in the worst way possible. I don't mind a little, like, exposition dump if we're doing something like a pixel-based puzzle game or something of that nature. That's not what Mass Effect is.
On the plus side, before I forget to do this.
Okay. Oh, we're gonna do that tech upgrade or whatever. Research terminal. Research terminal. Yeah, fuel upgrade. Don't have to worry about the silly mechanic nearly as much. TB7 goes, not sure if we've established how terrifying it would be to have random probe flying in the atmosphere of the planet you're on. Somebody did mention that in a previous stream. I forget which one of you it was. It might have been, I don't think it was UTV7, but definitely someone was like, but like it's like literally you're having your own life. It's only there's a probe and it. But I think the assumption is most of the planets you're probing don't have a lot of spaces that are populated. Now, Earth is definitely, a lot of the planets are an exception to this. But actually, yeah, Earth, you could probe it, but you don't because it says depleted. It also suggests that property rights in space in the future is finders keepers.
Fuel at 1/2 capacity.
Whoops, wrong one.
No, we're not ready for that one. We only have like a few. We're getting close to when we usually end. We can't start that one now.
That's why I stopped.
Thank you. Firewalker. Geth Incursion.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Okay.
Thank you. Did not know that was actually there. I just thought I went to the wrong cluster.
Generally goes, unless they have really robust law enforcement in space, it'd have to be a protect it or lose it situation. Very true. Oh, you mean a colonizer situation? Yeah, I could see that.
All right, first.
Probe away. I have found something.
That's great.
Launching probe. Probe launched. Probe launched.
Mystic is gonna get rich off of minerals.
We need them.
I
So,
know.
Launching.
I like this mini game usually.
Usually, she says.
I should say I liked it when I played it before. I don't know if I'd still like it now. Considering this game is what? How many years old now? 12?
Probe launched.
All right. It doesn't matter, but who's coming with us?
Who wants to join the squad for the hovercraft? Let us know. This one I have no suggestions. Jenna is like, are we even going to see them?
Nope.
Yeah, not really.
They have minor dialogue, and that's about it for the
Yeah,
most part.
it generally goes weirdly hard to find special rocks in space. You'd think you could just snag an asteroid or two. Yeah, but I guess since space is so vast, how do you
Team
grab
DLC?
it? Huh?
Team DLC.
Team DLC. TB7 said Samara and Zaid.
Okay.
Scott goes Shepherd's Toys, but I don't know. I'm with TB7. Let's do Samara and Zaid because I do think that's actually like you could probably have a really good story pairing these two people, like the resolute, dogmatically oriented person who's on a mission, and then you have someone who is very much got the burden of revenge and here just to get the job done. Very interesting pairing you could have in characters. I mean, it doesn't affect this mission, but I just like thinking about the nuance in the conversations you could have. Generally goes, Shepherd's Choice sounds like an instant meal. Shepherd's Choice actually sounds like dog food.
Exposure to extreme temperatures may degrade engine performance.
Like Blue Ribbon. Shepherd's Choice, Blue Ribbon.
Why does it make... I still don't like how it makes the same noise for success
Yeah.
as it does for failure.
It's to say you're done.
They couldn't patch that.
Engine temperature falling.
Shut up.
They just didn't want to. They were too busy thinking of the next FIFA, live service game that they're gonna help EA make for all those monies that they're gonna make in that flooded market.
Speaking of that, actually, so Anthem is being taken off its services next year, and I was debating on covering it.
Oh, well, now's the time to do it.
I know.
While we could still do our first hour. I know there'll probably be fan servers, but still, I mean, very few.
Good luck with that. There's a reason that Stop Killing Games is a initiative that's taken off.
Extraction complete.
Yeah. I mean,
Caution. Engine temperature falling.
there are too many people trying to get rich off of live service because they think since a couple people got rich off of live service, they could get rich off of it too. The answer is typically no. Sometimes you just get lucky. Enough people are interested in the right thing at the right time and start a community there, and that's what really gets these games going. That's why WoW has lasted as long as it has. That's why other MMOs last as well as they do. That's why you have Fortnite and everything that has got its own culture and community around it. to the point where you were having like live concerts in Fortnite and stuff like that.
Extraction complete.
Generally goes, but a live service game can't thrive if the players assume it'll get shut off in a couple years, and that cynicism is too valid these days. It really honestly is. I mean, the fact that a lot of these AAA places don't even, you can't even trust them long enough to do a regular standalone game by itself without trying to make sure there's room for a sequel and that you're chasing the trend chasing has got to stop. I swear. I absolutely swear. Just because one game does something really well doesn't mean I want 50 iterations of the same kind of gameplay or story or setting or...
There we go. We got our dialogue line. Thanks, Samara.
Thanks, Samara. We appreciate your service. Oh, it's Tim.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Commander, a very capable team is analyzing the data you gathered from the Geth's research into atmospheric change. We hope it may open up new avenues for terraforming procedures for the future colonies. The tech used in the beacons also contains communication innovations that should help us develop better systems to reduce atmospheric noise. There is no evidence of Prothean activity on this planet. Oh, that was so necessary to the story. Oh my god. Sorry. I don't mean to be so cynical. What's next, Mystic?
I don't want to be in that system at least.
Yeah. I see the time. I know we'll probably be ending soon. I know my body is threatening to pumpkin out because I've been really bad with my caffeine intake, and I've decided to reset it today, even though I need to do a live stream. Sorry, guys. Hopefully I wasn't too goofy.
We could do the save crashing ship. What?
What? Is that one of the things we scanned and got information on?
I don't remember that one. Why am I doing this?
You just felt compelled to.
Save crashing ship. What is this? I don't remember this at all. I'm sure I've done it, but...
I think we've done it. I think it's a short mission.
Scans detect a rapidly decaying derelict ship in orbit over the planet Jonas. Registration matches the MSV Broken Arrow. Does it have nukes on board? Ships manifest notes, volatile munitions cargo. Okay. If left undisturbed, the ship's trajectory will lead to an impact with Jonas. High probability that the crash site will be far gone. Jonas is the largest human settlement. Sure.
Generally goes, hope it's crashing real slow if you're coming at it from another system. And then Scott goes, I just played that one myself today.
Oh, okay. Taking Zayn Samara.
Yeah, keep the team. Keep it simple. We'll do it.
Ooh. Oh, this will be fast.
I'm moving the ship to yellow alert. While we have seen no signs of trouble, I'm not sure we won't run into Geth this far out. We have to be prepared for anything. I've been told it's a terrible idea to go this far out towards Geth territory, but these colonies need to defend themselves. Sometimes I think the only thing keeping the crew from shriveling up in fear is the 100 crates of military-grade weaponry on board. A little shore leave when we get back to Niarp. I don't know how to say that. Niarp system will do us some good. We have a lot of deliveries to make, and it's not going to get any friendlier out there. Moving the ship to red alert. The Geth are attacking. We're ill-equipped for an attack of this magnitude, but we'll do everything we can to survive this. These colonies need these weapons, and this attack is further proof of how dire the situation is out there. This will be the last entry in this log. Given the severity of the Geth attack, I've ordered all hands to evacuate and head toward the colony. Should Geth succeed in capturing the ship, they also gain the control of the 100 crates of weapons in the cargo hold. Therefore, I'm using my authorization quotes to scuttle the ship, hopefully destroying the Geth that remain aboard. I intend to stay aboard to make sure the ship dies gracefully. My plan is to disable the ship's engines, thus crashing our orbit to decay. Causing our orbit to decay. This will bring the MSV Broken Arrow down to the surface where the self-destruct timer will destroy the ship. I must be careful. If I fail, there's no telling where this ship will end up. Oof. Timed mission. We ready? We ready? Let's do this. Let's do this.
This is going to go great.
At least the
Just what I wanted.
The timer doesn't match the hacking timer, at least. Like... Wow, so they named it Broken Arrow before this happened? Somebody didn't read history. Or they did and they were inspired by the wrong ways. I don't know.
Offline. Navigation offline. Life support. Hull breach detected. Local atmosphere venting to space. Engines disabled to restore power. Re-engaged power couplings. Atmospheric entry detected. Impact with plane to surface imminent. Great. This is going well. Okay. So I was going to see that little saving content indicator in the corner.
Yes.
Okay. What? Ah, no. How did you get over there, Samara?
Is she supposed to be over there?
Oh. Thanks for that help there.
I totally didn't notice that ramp either, to be honest. Enemies are everywhere!
This motherboard is everywhere in the galaxy.
Most popular motherboard. This is Shepard, and this is my favorite motherboard on the Citadel.
We've done it.
Oh, we got the same dialogue. Nice.
What did it say?
We've done it.
Yay! All right. Woo! Bonus mission. I think there's probably something to read.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Do you want to read this one?
Normandy crew, we received your identity from the docking data aboard the MSV Broken Arrow. We're led to believe that your crew is responsible for saving our colony from a catastrophic event. Not only did you defeat the Gath and prevent the ship from crashing into the planet in a trajectory that would have destroyed our colony, but you also saved nearly 100 munitions crates that would have been lost in this ship's scuttling. Thanks to you, we are safe and continue the Broken Arrow's work in arming the colonies on the fringe of Gith space. On behalf of the residents of Fargon Colony, you have our eternal gratitude. Really? Did I miss that before?
Maybe you did. It's not. I mean, it's time, but other than that, it's not super exciting. So.
No, Fargon Colony.
Oh, Fargon Colony. Oh, that doesn't feel right. Why are we naming it that? Hey, Earth, get better naming conventions. What is up with this? All right. I think
that's a good place to stop it.
It's a good place to stop it. Thanks so much for joining us. So this will be, again, the last stream before Gen Con.
Yeah, we'll not be around next week. Look for on our socials to see when we're going to be having our next streams for Mass Effect. And let's just say it here, we're also going to be playing the Wind Waker.
Yes.
That's our next episode. Patrons can look forward to that in about an hour.
Yeah. So we'll post that. So I'm hoping by Monday, maybe
we'll know when we're going to be streaming.
We'll know when we're going to be streaming, and we'll try to post it like we did in July. It just made sense that we have a schedule because we usually have a schedule, and we like it gives us a chance to plan ahead. So, otherwise, maybe we'll see you at Gen Con.
Either way, have a good 2 weeks.
Yeah, we'll catch you in 2 weeks. Thanks so much for joining us tonight, guys.
Bye.
Bye.